harmony of the Pythagorean spheres and the universe. In the rhythm of the secular music that the mystic mathematicians of the 6th century BC first heard, century modern cosmology is still dancing. The Greek professor of music and informatics with university studies in physics and research work in Pythagorean mathematics proved that the, quote, harmony of the spheres, end quote, the famous Pythagorean theory, has an exact application to all the planets we know today. The former president of the Union of Greek Physicists, director of the Department of Sound Technology, Music Pedagogy, and Byzantine Musicology of the Faculty of Philosophy of the University of Athens, Charalambos Spiridis, announced that the scientific symposium, Philosophy and Cosmology, the numbers that express in astronomical units the distances of the planets from the Sun by the thread from the Pythagoreans. Mr. Spiridis articulates a universal, extremely simple, and elegant relationship that includes only the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Pythagorean sacred quadrilateral and their sum, the perfect number 10. 1 and 2 is 3, and 3 is 6, and 4 is 10. The tetractys was the basis of the Pythagorean teaching, which advocated that the sounds of the heavenly bodies compose a cosmic music, because the distances and velocities of the planets and plain stars are governed by the sum numerical ratio that produce the harmony of sounds. The agreement of sounds that produce a harmonic effect take the form of simple numerical relationships. 2 divided by 1 is octave, 2/3 is a fifth, 4/3 is a fourth. Therefore, according to the Pythagoreans, the secret of music and cosmic harmony is hidden in the relationship of the first 4 natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pythagoras is the first philosopher to connect astronomy with music, arguing that in the harmonious and spherical universe, everything is governed by simple laws, which can be expressed by the numbers of the sacred tetractys. With the theory of the harmony of the spheres, which combines cosmic harmony with musical harmony, the great philosopher attempted to explain the position and movement of the planets in the firmament, using musical terms. Hence, harmonious musical intervals, he determined the interplanetary distance in the form of a scale. Subsequently, by assigning musical intervals to metric distances, he was the first to calculate in Delphic stages, the interplanetary distances of the heavenly generators, as Plato called the heavenly bodies, taking the thread from Pythagoras. Pythagoras in the 6th century accepted that the musical distance between Earth and the Moon is 1 tone, and the metric distance between them is 126,000 Delphic stadia, hence 22,371,300 meters. Almost 24 centuries later, 2 German astronomers, Johann Bode and Titius, determined the positions of then-known planets of our solar system with satisfactory accuracy. Their empirical discovery, uninterpreted until today, became known as the Bode-Titus rule. Until Saturn, the rule not only worked satisfactorily, but also indirectly contributed to the discovery of the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter and the planet Uranus in the late 18th century. The German astronomers' rule ceased to give reliable results when it was tried to be applied to the younger planets and the zone beyond Pluto, one of the most fascinating regions of the solar system, full of objects of rocks and ice orbiting the Sun in huge distances. Professor Spiridis studied for a number of years the Platonic views about the divine generators of divine spheres of Pythagoras, discovering that the rule of the two German astronomers of the 18th century is a mathematical expression of the Pythagorean music of the spheres. At the symposium of the University of Athens, he was to prove that he had succeeded in extending the exact application of the Pythagorean theory to all the known planets, while he was to indicate specific positions of planetary objects after Pluto. And he told a Greek newspaper, "The bridge that was built and connects the world of astronomers with the world of musicians ensures the eternity of a universal harmony in full development, which will define space-time through the knowledge of astronomy and music in each era." Isn't that unbelievably fascinating, astonishing? Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.